Whoa! New mic. Look at that. Welcome everybody. Day 30. Jeez, it's already day 30. That is crazy to think about. We made it. We made it 30 days, being consistent enough. I think I missed one day. Well, I didn't miss it, but I was late to one day. I'm always happy that I've managed to actually keep it up this long. I honestly didn't expect it when I started. But it just goes to show that if you put your mind to something and you stick with it, it will eventually, in this case, almost just become habitual. It's almost like a habit nowadays. Look who I've got with me today. Maya. She's not sleeping. Her eyes are open, if you can see her there. She is looking as cute as always. I don't know why she loves my bed, which is a problem because she has this bladder issue where she basically can't control when she wheezes, so we have to give her this medication twice a day, or she'll just uncontrollably piss on everything. So I'm not always allowing her to come on the bed, sometimes, if she's just pissed somewhere else, but I'm very open to it today, just because she's been good lately. And it's not her fault, but she can't help it. Yeah, it's not nice having, clean sheets and then she just ends up pissing. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's video, or you didn't find it too boring. I thought it was cool to just maybe show around the room a little bit, just see where the action takes place, especially the computer setup. I feel like that's the main thing that I wanted to show off, just because you can see from the camera's perspective, but you can't see what I can see. So that's what I'm looking at every time I make one of these videos. I am wearing a work shirt, by the way, so I'm not going to move around too much, even though I have the opportunity now because of this mic. I hope it sounds okay. I did a quick test beforehand and it didn't sound terrible. It sounds basically just as good as my other mic, but it has that form factor of being able to be moved around freely, which when I'm wearing not a work shirt I can actually take advantage of. I found out with this mic that I'm quite sure that I need the receiver as well to adjust the settings. So this is how it comes stock, and you can change the settings for recording mode and all that, but I only bought the transmitter, which is this thing, and I think I need the receiver to change settings. So if anyone knows how to do that without a receiver, please let me know, because it's kind of annoying. But I'm more than happy to buy the receiver. I will be going climbing tomorrow, which should be fun. Oh, Maya's been alerted. Oh, is she? Do I have to let her? Okay. I will be right back. I have to let her out of my room. 1 second. Okay. I'll be going climbing tomorrow, which should be fun. I always think climbing is the best part of my week. Definitely. It's definitely the thing I look forward to the most. Even more than the rest of finishing work. I think climbing is probably my favorite thing that I currently do at the moment. I'll try to as well get some footage if I remember. It's not nothing's stopping me except just remembering. So I'll probably set a reminder. I'm going to set a reminder right now. I'll show you the time quickly. 10:48 August 20th. Let's do 12 p.m. Reminder for tomorrow at 12 p.m. Get footage. Cool. I went Saturday last week, so I'll be going on Friday, today's Thursday, so I'll be going tomorrow, which is Friday. I went on Saturday last week, and I've done it before. I just didn't realize how big of a mistake it is trying to drive in Sydney on a Saturday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. It is the worst thing ever. Every single trip that I would normally do doubles in time. So I drove from my suburb to where my mate lives, because he has a climbing gym right near him that we sometimes go to, and usually that trip would take 10-15 minutes. It took me 25 minutes, and then I had to drive home after. So definitely not going to do any Saturdays anytime soon, which is why I just want to climb tomorrow, climb on a Friday. It's so much easier. We are climbing more local. We're probably going to try out a new climbing gym tomorrow, which is closer to me. But the problem is my mate, he had a car, but it was his dad's car. So now that he doesn't have that car, and he doesn't have the car anymore. So now I feel like, I don't feel pressured to go to him more, but I feel like it just makes everything harder, a little bit harder. But we're definitely going to still split the distance even. So sometimes I go to him, sometimes he comes to me, whether we have a car or not. Something that does remind me, and I was talking to someone about this the other day, is I definitely need to look into getting climbing shoes. I've had the thought for so long, and my mate also has the same thought. The only problem is like the upfront cost is just like, it's like 150 to like 250 Australian dollars for shoes that you just climb with once a week. Like, that is crazy. To be fair, I go once a week, and it costs 3 Australian dollars to hire shoes every single time. So if you do the math, in 1 year of climbing, that's 156 Australian dollars that I am spending. So that's pretty much the price of, the cheaper side of shoes. I do have a fear though of, if I were to buy shoes, they would just like break really quickly. Like I'd like slip and get a hole in them or something. But that's probably not going to happen. I think not only would it save me money in the long run, but it also save me time, because every time I go to a climbing gym, especially if it's one that I haven't been to before, I spend maybe the first 2 to 5 minutes just picking out shoes, looking at them, looking at the condition. Are they good? No? Put it back. Pick out the next pair. Is it good? It's alright. I'm going to put it to the side, but go through every other pair of that size. So it can add up time-wise. And I think it's a bit annoying to my friend, because he doesn't take the sizing as serious. Like, I don't wear socks when I climb, because it adds extra kind of distance from your foot, your toe, to the wall. And it can also be quite uncomfortable because it pushes your feet together a bit more when you have socks on. So I usually go for a tight fit without socks, which, as someone who is prone to ingrown toenails, that absolutely sucks. And I think I'm getting another ingrown toenail. I had one removed a couple years ago. It actually wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't the most painful thing. It's just annoying. Like, every time I like train calves, for example, at the gym, or every time I wear climbing shoes, go climbing, or I don't know, I stub my toe, it's just it really hurts for like a tiny bit, but then it goes away. Like, it's never lingering, but it's just annoying. Like, getting it removed I wouldn't like care about it. Like, I wouldn't fear it at all. Actually, when I did get my toenail removed last time, I passed out, not from the pain, but from actually the lack of pain. Like, sitting on the bed with my toe up while I'm watching the doctor stick needles into it, and me not feeling anything, but I can feel the pressure, but I can't feel pain. It was like the weirdest. Like, I could not wrap my head around what it felt like. And then I passed out. And I know I passed out because I woke up. She came back in the room and I woke up and I'm like, shit, I just passed out. She had no idea. I didn't know at first. I was just like, where am I? For like a split second, I was like, where am I? Like, I was a bit disorientated. But then I was like, oh shit, I just passed out. Which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Say I can pass out now. I've knocked myself out before on a trampoline. It could have ended really bad. I hit my head on the metal bar at the back of the trampoline. But I've never passed out, if that's not the same thing. So that happened. I was going to train today after work, but I've been getting a bit of pain in my hand, in both my hands actually. And now that could either be from climbing, or what I think it's from is just work. Like, every now and then, as a trainer, obviously I'm lifting weights a lot of the time, but it's never like too heavy, and I'm never getting sore, like muscle sore. Like, I'm not lifting the heaviest weights all day, but it's just a repeated motion. Sometimes I'll get a bit of discomfort in my hand. Now, it's never like lingered. When I rest, it usually gets better. So I thought today, like, as much as I was prepped to train, I had my shirt, my pre-workout meal, all that, and then I got in the car about to go to the gym. I'm like, I probably shouldn't train today, and I didn't train. But I was meant to be hitting full body, which includes legs, so I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't have to go to the gym, to be honest. We'll see how the climbing goes tomorrow on the hand. I think it should be fine. Like, it feels better today than it did a couple days ago even. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. With that, I'm going to head off for the day. If you read my whiteboard that I showed off yesterday, you would have seen that in the weekly section, in the week section, there was Sea Scooter written. I didn't write any, like, no context. I just wrote Sea Scooter. If you've ever played Subnautica, if you know what the Sea Glide is, the thing you hold and like shoots you through the water. It's one of those, and I found it on the side of the road a couple years ago, and it's just been chilling in the room that I cleaned out the other day. And I looked it up, and it can actually sell the body even for decent money. So I don't have the battery. I never tested it. I never bought the battery just because I didn't think I would really get much use out of it, because the batteries are like over $100. So I'm probably going to look to sell that this week, which is what I'm planning on doing after this, looking into it a bit and seeing, the best approach. Like, should I take it to a shop, get it checked? Because I don't even know if it works. So I want to make sure it actually works before I try to sell it. So I'm probably going to take it to a shop. They can check it out and let me know, and I'll see if, they want to buy it off me or anything. But I'll keep you updated with that. All right, well, thank you for tuning in as always. I still can't believe it's day 30 already. That's crazy. It's been a month and a half nearly since I did day 1, which is wild to even say out loud. It does not feel like it's been a month and a half at all. But that's good. I mean, time flies when you're having fun, right? What can I say? Okay, I'm going to leave now, and I'll see everyone for day 31. Goodbye.
So I'm eating. I just want to put this in the video. I'm eating right now. Look who wants to eat my food. No, Maya. Look at her. She does this all the time. Hiccups. Look at how she sits. She sits like she's trying to be as cute as possible just to make me feel bad. But I've already finished my food. I've already finished. Oh my god. Look at how she looks at me. That is so cute. Maya, stop. You stop it. You stop it, okay? I mean, having a dog do this is a good problem to have, I feel like, because it's very cute. And if you have enough self-control, you just won't give them food. I'm not going to give you anything, okay? I'm not giving you anything. Just relax. So cute. Isn't she so cute? Okay, goodbye. Pinky, weird thing. Goodbye.